welcome to my first DIY style video brought to you in my garage. So first I am going to be making over this dresser. We found this on the side of the road in northern Michigan. So Bryce did sand it down already. It was this gray color that you can see, and I'm going to be painting it in off-white, and yeah, so here we go. Alrighty, here is the paint I am going to be using today. I picked the semi-gloss cabinet and furniture paint. It is an all-in-one, so it does have the primer and top coat all in one, and it can be brushed or rolled on. And then this is the color I chose. The shade is that polar white right there, and the number is right there, and I got this at Lowe's. Alright, so my first step is going to be wiping it down. That way I get all the dirt and dust off of it so that the paint sticks to the surface the way that we want it to. Alrighty, so I just took a quick second to go put on some painting clothes, and now I'm gonna finish cleaning it up, take the drawers out, and then go ahead and get started. Okay, so a little tip that I learned when taking the drawers out, a lot of times the drawers won't fit into just any spot. So a tip that I was given is to label each drawer, just number them. So I went ahead and wrote the numbers in the drawers and took them out and placed them to the side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the painting. I have a pretty flat surface. As you can see, the top's pretty flat. I have these, you know, sides here, and those bars, they're all flat. I do have a little bit of detail on the sides, however, which I will show you here. So because they have these grooves, I'm not going to be able to roll the entire thing, as well as there's a little overhang from the top where the top meets the side. So I am going to roll pretty much the entire thing, but I am going to brush in between these grooves and then go over it with a roller to smooth everything out, and that should be able to give me the good flat finish that I am looking for. Alrighty, so now that I've got the first coat of paint on the entire dresser and the drawers, the only thing I haven't done yet is the feet of the dresser. I think I'm going to just hold off and do those last because obviously this has the dresser has to dry before I can move it at all, and I think it'll just be easiest if I save that for the end. So the dry time is about 8 hours, so I'm going to leave these overnight and then come back tomorrow and go ahead and give it a second coat. I do think I will need a 3 total coats just because it was a little bit dark when I started painting, and I'm going to a really light color, so I believe that it will need that 3rd coat, but we will see how it looks after resting tonight and then after its 2nd coat tomorrow. Alrighty, guys, it's the next day, so this dried overnight. As you can see, it kind of flattened out. There is still some you know, you can still see through the paint a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a 2nd coat right now and then let it rest again until tonight, and then I might apply a 3rd coat again later tonight. So I just finished the 2nd coat, and it is gonna look like it needs a 3rd coat, so I'm gonna wait and then come back tonight and do that. In the meantime, since I am painting again today, I just wrapped, I'll show you, I just wrapped the roller and the paintbrush with some plastic wrap. That way it keeps it from getting all hard and crusty, and then I can just take that off and go ahead and use them again tonight. Alrighty guys, it has been a little over 8 hours, so I am back to do my 3rd coat here on these pieces. I did just want to show you a close-up of what it looks like after 2 coats. So as you can see, it's a pretty good coverage after 2 coats. There is some parts, you can see some shadowing through the wood or through the paint, you know, in some various places. So I do want to do a 3rd coat just to ensure I have the best coverage. And then I will let it sit overnight tonight and then go ahead and put the hardware on and bring it back inside. Hey guys, so it's the next afternoon, and I came out to look, and oh my gosh, it is literally perfect. It's a great coverage. She's done. So last night I was thinking about how I have to paint the feet today, and I contemplated actually kind of leaving them that wood color. It's kind of a nice contrast, but because the hardware is like a matte black, I was thinking, well, what if I just spray paint it? So I just ran to the store and got back. I got this spray paint. It's a black flat paint, indoor, outdoor. You can use it on wood, metal, all kinds of things. I have some projects coming up that I need this for anyway, so I thought, why not just go ahead and spray the feet? So that is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so while I was doing that, as you saw, one of the feet just popped out. It screwed back in, but some of the wood broke, so I did get some wood glue for some chairs that I need to fix up. And so I'm gonna take that wood glue just to reinforce it a little bit, and I am gonna go ahead and clean the bottom. It is pretty dusty, but I screwed it back in and it feels pretty sturdy, but I think I'm just gonna put some wood glue in the tops of these, or I'm sorry, not there, like unscrew them and put some wood glue in there just to make sure that they're on nice and sturdy and they won't pop out, because that was, I mean, it came out pretty easily. Okay, so that spray job was a little bit messy. In thinking about it now, I probably would have sprayed them first and then let them dry and then put them on. I thought about doing that, but then I thought it might be a little difficult to twist them in and to get the wood glue on. And I didn't really care about getting paint on the bottom of the dresser because you're not gonna see it. I did think about painting the entire bottom too, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, let it dry, and come back in like probably an hour and see how it turned out. It's already drying pretty fast, but obviously I just want to let it set before I touch it or do anything with it. Okay, you guys, so I've got it standing up. The feet look really good. I think it's gonna really contrast well. You can see Bo in the back. I think it's gonna really go well with the hardware on here. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the drawers in, get the hardware screwed on, and then should be ready to go. Alright guys, so the finished product is all done. It's moved in. I'm really actually excited about it. I did add a couple finishing touches, which I'll show you. So obviously I put my clothes in, but I did go ahead and line the drawers with this contact paper just to give it a little more finished look. And since the drawers were kind of old, this kind of just like cleaned up the bottom since I am storing my clothes in there. I'll show you another one. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I am mostly excited that the total cost wasn't too high for this renovation, especially since we found this piece on the side of the road. So I'm really happy with the turnout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something along with me on my first DIY project. So my next project is going to be refinishing this mirror and our nightstand over here. I'm really excited for that, and I am hoping that it kind of pulls our whole room together. It's gonna end up being coordinated with our dresser and bed. So I will have that video up for you guys next Tuesday, and I can't wait to share more with you.